Blake, the main roads are dry and clear after the last snowfall, but they're not going to stay that way for long.
Yeah, we're going to have several opportunities, Juliet, of snow over the course of this weekend. And no matter how much we see by the end of Sunday, one thing is for sure, some much colder air and Arctic air mass will be settling overhead to kick off next week. A lot of moving parts in our weekend forecast. Let's try to break this down here on our weather timeline. Tonight, and really within the next few hours through the early hours of tomorrow, we will see an initial burst of snow, at least giving us a good coating across the board and possibly upwards of a couple inches of snow by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. We'll continue that opportunity of snow throughout much of tomorrow. Now, the snow itself will generally remain on the lighter side through the daytime hours tomorrow. And with temperatures nearing the freezing mark as we get into the afternoon, there is the potential for a wintry mix southward of I-96 and especially towards I-94 near Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. The biggest wild card and where we have the most uncertainty in this forecast comes tomorrow night into Sunday morning. A low pressure system will be getting its act together, working its way through the Ohio River Valley, and there is the potential of widespread snow across West Michigan tomorrow night into Sunday morning. But the coverage and intensity of that snow is still a bit up in the air. But once we get towards the end of Sunday and especially into early next week, that cold air funnels into the Great Lakes and we will transition our snow opportunity to lake effect snow. Think it 13 weather ball, it is blinking red with some warmer temperatures ahead. Actually, temperatures right now near 20 degrees will rise as the night goes on and we'll top out near the lower 30s come tomorrow afternoon. All has been quiet on this Valentine's Day so far, but here comes that initial burst of snow. It is quickly coming on our doorstep, and that's what's going to be arriving within the next few hours, at least by 10, 11 o'clock this evening, and that will last for a few hours. Then we transition over to the periodic snow throughout much of the daylight hours of Saturday. Here's tomorrow morning. Notice the wintry mix shaded in pink near I-94, and that will carry on a fair chunk of the day tomorrow. These scattered on and off light snow showers with the wintry mix near I-94. So from a snow perspective, this is what we have from this evening through the end of the daylight hours tomorrow to around 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. 2 to 5 inches from Ottawa, Kent, Ionia County to the north, and then a little bit less, 1 to 2 inches near I-94 with the potential of that wintry mix. We could see some drizzle. We could see a little bit of freezing rain mix in near I-94. That's why a winter weather advisory is in place from the National Weather Service from 11 this evening through 7 in the evening tomorrow. That might be extended based on what happens tomorrow night. Here comes that low pressure system working its way into the Ohio River Valley. It does appear there will be snow on the backside of the system. It's just dependent on how far back to the north and west that will extend. I do think we'll see a little bit of snow on the backside of the system here in West Michigan tomorrow night into Sunday morning. The heaviest snow, however, likelier on the east side of the state towards Metro Detroit before finally this system peels well to our north and east and will transition over to some lake effect snow come the end of Sunday and early next week. That's why the east side of the state is under a winter storm watch. We will keep you updated on how this goes for us in West Michigan as we get farther into the weekend. Again, there is that opportunity Saturday night into Sunday morning for additional snow. There comes the colder air early next week, and you can see it here in our 13 on your side 7-day forecast. Only in the teens come Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 17, 16, 18. That's it for a forecast high Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And again, Saturday and Sunday highlighted in red with the opportunity of snowfall both weekend days.